Hello, my name is Matthew Dipple with Airtight Engineering, and in this video, we are going to do together the recorded version of the morning activity for the Getting Real About Home Energy workshop for real estate agents here in Saskatchewan. So this activity comes right after Module 2, so we'll take a look at it together. I'll give you some time to go through it yourself, and then we'll look at the results together. So this activity is all about EnerGuide documentation. So you should have 3 handouts. There should be the EnerGuide label, the homeowner information report, and also the renovation upgrade report. And this activity is going to be looking through those 3 documents and answering these following questions. So first, is this an energy efficient home? Second, where is this house losing the most heat? Third, what renovation would get the most energy savings for this house? And fourth, what types of windows does this house have? So this is just some practice. If you were to have a client come to you with their EnerGuide report documentation and say, hey, what do I do? What does this mean? To get you used to looking through it and finding information in these documents. So take some time, pause the video, go through those documents, see if you can identify answers to these 4 questions. And after that, unpause the video and we'll go through them together. Okay. At this point, presuming you've had a chance to go through those, let's take a look together. So first question, is this an efficient home? So I'm just going to bring over my documents here. To answer that question, I'm going to go to the EnerGuide label. So our first document, it's just a single page. And I'm going to look at this house in relation to a typical new house. So this house is using 209 gigajoules per year versus a typical new house at 130 gigajoules per year. So I'm going to say no. That's going to be my answer. It's using much more energy than a typical new house. So this house is not efficient. Our second question is, where is this house losing the most heat? So I might be able to tell that again from this EnerGuide label. So let's just scroll down a little bit. There we go. I can see it right here. So looking at the breakdown of annual energy consumption, I see space heating. Oh, but it's not breaking it down any more than that. It's just telling me that space heating is the biggest energy use, but I want to know where it's losing the most heat. So let me try the homeowner information sheet. And if I scroll down a little bit on this first page, here I see what I'm looking for. So it says here, oh, zoomed in too much, where your home loses heat. So I've got all of these different locations. And if I look through, I can see it looks like the main walls, 28% of my heat loss is through the main walls. So this is my biggest heat loss in this house, is the main walls. Moving on to question 3. The question is, what renovation would get the most energy savings? I'm going to hazard a guess that I'll find this in the renovation upgrade report. So let's take a look through. First page, I've got this energy efficiency roadmap, and I can see 4 measures here: perform air sealing, insulate attic, insulate main walls, upgrade windows. A savings of this one is -3 gigajoules per year. That should be +3. I'm not sure why air sealing is negative here. Insulate attic would save 4 gigajoules. Insulating the main walls would save 3, and upgrading windows would save 1. So you might be tempted to look at this and say, wow, insulating the attic, this is our biggest energy saver. But you do have to look further in the report, because see this part where it says additional recommendations. So let's just scroll through. So perform air sealing, insulate attic. These are the first 4 that we saw: insulate main walls, upgrade windows. But if we keep going, we'll actually see that there are additional more than 4 recommendations. So let's just scroll through them all. So this one, insulate the foundation, would actually save us 10 gigajoules per year. So far that's in the lead. Upgrading the hot water system would save us 22. Now that one's in the lead. Upgrading the heating system could save us a whopping 75 gigajoules per year. Upgrading the cooling system would save us 0. Ventilation system would actually save us 2. And that's all that we have. So after looking through the whole report, I'm going to say upgrading the heating system is going to save us the most energy in this house. The final question in the activity is, what types of windows does this house have? So again, I'm going to hazard a guess at the homeowner information sheet. So it's less to do with upgrades, more to do just with general information. Let me scroll through. I don't see anything on the first page here. It's mostly about energy use and type of energy. The second page, perfect, house details. So let's look. We've got building envelope on the left, mechanical systems on the right. Here we go, windows, perfect. So it looks like there are actually a few different types of windows. I've got vinyl frames fixed. So this is just referring to whether you can open the window or not. Double, so that'd be a double pane window, 2 panes of glass. No low E, so low E coating has to do with the reflective coating that can reflect heat from the sun out and also heat from the room back in. So it looks like I actually have, I would say, kind of 3 main types of windows. I've got these vinyl double pane with no low E coating. I've got vinyl double pane with a low E coating. And then I've also got vinyl triple pane with a low E coating. So I've got 3 different types of windows, and then some of those are operable. I can open them, and others are just fixed. So looks like I've got 3 different types of windows in this house. So probably some of them were upgraded at some point and others weren't. And there you have it. Okay, so that's a quick spin through the documentation for an EnerGuide audit that a homeowner might show to you and how we could work through it to answer some of the questions they might have. All right, see you in Module 3.